Would everyone please rise, remove your hats for the posting of the colors.
Archive, off. Forward, off. Class, halt. Left, face. Veterans, ready, step.
Honor guard, team, who? Ready, step. Detail, halt. Ready. Halt. Close. Ready, face. Present, oh. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hold up. Oh. Ready. Face. Ready. Step.
Veterans, ready, step. Would everyone please take your seats? I'd like to welcome you all for Veterans Day. This is a special day for me and some of my fellow veterans. So we appreciate you being here for this graduation. To begin with, I would like to introduce Mr. Jeremy Azelton as the class speaker from William S. Key Correctional Center.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my classmates and I would like to sincerely show my gratitude for you taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here with us today. I would also like to thank the wardens, deputy wardens, chiefs of security, and all other correctional staff that are joining us. Yours are the footsteps that we follow, just as yours are the shoes that we may someday fill. Your experience and mentorship is a roadmap for those of us just commencing on this epic adventure. It is a map that has been charted through trial and error, creativity, and diversity, drawing experience from all walks of life. We thank you for lighting the path, one that can oftentimes be dark and precarious. And we hope to learn and absorb all of the knowledge and wisdom that you have to impart upon us. I would also like to take a moment to thank all of the staff at the Northwestern Technology Center for allowing us to utilize their beautiful facility. We appreciate it more than we can express. Today is a somber day for me. I know many fellow veterans feel the same way. Today we remember those who took the solemn oath to defend the Constitution of the United States from all enemies. An oath that to this day resonates deeply within me and many like me. It is, in my humblest opinion, perhaps one of the primary reasons that veterans are attracted to the corrections profession. The desire, dare I say the drive, to protect those who may not be able to protect themselves. In honor of those who took that oath and selflessly sacrificed their lives in its defense, I would like to observe a moment of silence to reflect fondly on those veterans who gave it all. Please bow your heads. thank you for your respect. The reasons for joining the Department of Corrections is as varied as those who fill its ranks. Logically, one could surmise that public service would be a primary stitch which holds the entire fabric of the corrections family together. After all, the motto of corrections is to protect the public, fellow department staff, and the inmate population. Personally, I derive a tremendous amount of pride from knowing that I am responsible for the safety of my fellow staff, the community in general, and even those whom society has deemed unfit to blend in with the rest of us. After all, as long as humankind has banded together to form communities, there has been a need to exclude certain members of society due to their transgressions against that society. The methods of incarceration and punishment have varied greatly and generally adapted in accordance with societal temperament. Gone are the days of stockades and gallows, and with their demise, we see a stronger focus on societal segregation and rehabilitation. Those who are a hazard to the public at large are sequestered from and provided for by that very same public. The need for dedicated and well-trained individuals to maintain security and safeguard those unfit for society is extremely high. This need is often exacerbated by low pay, long hours, and a stressful work environment. These factors have not deterred me, nor have they deterred my peers. In addition to this, it is of note that this newer generation of inmates tends to be brasher, more violent, and more rebellious to authority than any generation preceding them. Couple that with systematic overcrowding, and our jobs become increasingly more difficult. The men and women behind me, to the front of me, are all consummate examples of those committed to public service. Accepted are the risks and hazards associated with dealing with the inmate population. Each and every one of us has experienced or has been made aware of the challenges that face us. We face them with our heads held high, our eyes, ears, and minds open. Through training and experience, each and every one of us will undergo a metamorphosis, always adapting to the situation at hand, ever mindful of the need to remain flexible in a constantly changing environment. Over the course of the past 6 weeks, this group of individuals has grown together to become a family. All of us are different, but we all share the same goal, to protect one another, as well as all others within the scope of our responsibility. We have sweat together, we have bled together, and after getting sprayed with OSHT, I can assure you we have hurt together. At the end of the day, I know that each and every one of these amazing individuals will do whatever it takes to ensure my safety, just as I would do the same for them. Generally, corrections officers face fairly long odds. It is not uncommon for a single officer to be responsible for upwards of 100 inmates. With these individuals backing me, I rest assured in the fact that no matter the odds, they will be there. It takes selfless individuals who'd rather contribute to the betterment of society than become wealthy. Money and material items take a back seat to the goal of ensuring that communities are safe. We strive to provide a safe environment for ourselves as well as those under our responsibility. This oftentimes means attempting to help those who may not be willing to assist themselves. We must be both guard and counselor, dealing with situations professionally, exercising empathy but not sympathy, and always remaining fair, firm, and consistent. To Ms. Jordan, thank you for sharing your wealth of knowledge with us and preparing us for the path that awaits us. To my classmates, thank you for allowing me to be your voice. We stand ready to face the future trials and tribulations with our heads held high, with our hearts filled with pride, our eyes, our ears, and our minds always open. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce our commencement speaker. Do you want chief? Do you want deputy?
Chief.
Which one would you?
Chief.
Okay, he says chief. Chief Loudon from Bill Johnson.
Well, I don't have any notes like he does. I'm gonna wing it because I don't know if I can even beat that. That's a good speech. Very good speech. Truthful, everything that I was gonna hit on, I'm just gonna have to go something else. First, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the graduation. I want to thank the cadets for going through the academy. I know it's tough being away from the family. 6 weeks, at least you got to go back to the house every time. So there's a plus to that, and that's the good thing about the regional academy. You got to go home and see your family every night, and that's what you're going to be doing throughout your career, hopefully. Hopefully you go home and see your family every night. There's going to be times where you're pulled away, weekends, stuff like that. Either go to training or go help another facility if they're understaffed, and do that. Do a good job. Do a good job everywhere you go, because that matters. I see there's 2, 4, 6, 8 of you. You guys will remain friends throughout your lifetime, more than likely. 20 years ago, I graduated. Chief Price over Dick Connors, me and him talk almost daily or almost weekly. So you guys be talking and communicating with each other throughout your career. And that's always good. You need a network. You need to keep that network. You need to grow that network. That's going to help you out tremendously. Family, your job with these people is to keep them centered. They have a job to do. When they go home, they need to leave their job or they need to leave work at work. It's family time now. You need to keep them centered because that's why you're doing it. That's why you're doing this job, is to provide a livelihood for everybody. So I got a good buddy named Kelly Schrock. One of his old sayings was, it can always get worse, very seldom does it get better. And that's true. There's a lot of truth to that. But you guys are in luck. Right now, at this point in time, we have a new director. We have a whole new outlook on things. We've got a lot of positive thinking in the department. So you guys are in luck. Training, we're going to try to get back to doing a lot of training, specialized training and stuff like that. But in order for you guys to do that, you guys need to put yourself in a good position to be picked to go to that training. You need to take care of your business every post you go to. You need to own that post. You need to be, if a supervisor comes in and asks a question, you can't answer. I don't know. This is my first day down here. You don't have that answer. You'll either have that answer right then or go figure it out, because you need that. That's going to put you above and beyond everybody else. And when it comes time to, when the chief goes and asks the lieutenants, hey, who do we need to send to this training? Your name should be at the top of that list. That's how you're going to be putting yourself in a better position to go to that training, a better position to promote, everything like that. So you need to surround yourself with good people. I've been fortunate enough to do that. I'm going to leave them, but and that's what Warren Bryant's doing, hopefully, with me. He brought me over because I'm a good person. That's what I'm hoping. But anyway, but ultimately, that's what the department wants to do, is to surround themselves with good people, and that way we can take better care of each other, better care of the inmates, and everybody gets to go home that night. So good luck, and I'm happy Veterans Day. You guys, I'm going to cut it short. That way you can go home and spend some time with family. Thank you.
As with all the academies, I give out three awards. The first one is, of course, the class speaker. We've already heard him speak, Mr. Jeremy Azelton of William S. Key Correctional Center. The next one is for the most improved. This was voted on for this class. There was a tie. The self-defense instructors at the time decided who the tiebreaker was going to be. They do not have any idea. They've already been told they better not cry. So the most improved for this class is Jasny Chance from William S. Key Correctional Center. We seem to have a William S. Key certificate day today. The last academy was Crabtree. This one's William S. Key. Our high academic is once again Jeremy Azelton with a 96.08 from William S. Key. Class 100316, please rise.
Right, face.
At this time, we're going to present all these new individuals with their certificates for completing the 240 hours of the Northwest Academy. William Eccles, Bill Johnson, Correctional Center. Nicholas McManus, Bill Johnson, Correctional Center. Ashley Buchanan, Crabtree Correctional Center. Dustin Walker, James Crabtree Correctional Center. Jeremy Azelton, William S. Key Correctional Center. Jasny Chance, William S. Key Correctional Center. Justin McGinley, William S. Key Correctional Center. Justin Pollard, William S. Key Correctional Center. Class 100316. Ready? Place. Left. Face. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jeremy McGinley,
Do hereby solemnly affirm
do hereby solemnly affirm
to support the Constitution and the laws
to support the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
and abide by the Constitution and the laws
and abide by the Constitution and laws
of the state of Oklahoma,
of the state of Oklahoma,
as well as the policies and procedures
as well as the policies and procedures
of the Oklahoma Department of Corrections.
of the Oklahoma Department of Corrections.
I will treat all employees and offenders
I will treat all employees and offenders
with respect and dignity.
with respect and dignity.
I will obey the lawful orders of those appointed over me.
I will obey the lawful orders of those appointed over me.
I will conduct myself in such a manner
I will conduct myself in such a manner
to enhance and establish
to enhance and establish
a positive tradition
a positive tradition
of excellence
of excellence
for the Oklahoma Department of Corrections.
for the Oklahoma Department of Corrections.
Please lower your hands. Ready? Step. How about face? Ladies and gentlemen, I would be pleased to introduce to you the class of 100316. Please welcome them to the family of the Department of Corrections. About face. Ready, step. Take seats. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming in on the holiday for Veterans Day. There'll be refreshments in the back break room. Please help yourselves. Thank you for coming once again.